Hey everyone, my name's the Soy Boy. If you all know me, welcome. If you don't know me, I am a Havik player, an NRS inspired competitive player, and I'm finally making a Havik guide for the first time. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and share for more content like this. Okay, so his first button is his standing one. A 7th ray high jab. You can use it for like punishes if they do like a whiff punish or they do something unsafe on block. You can even use standing one as an anti-air, for example. Just like that. Simple and easy. That's all about stand one mostly. Okay, so his next button is his forward one, 11th frame high. You can use it as a whiff punish tool as well, or just an anti-air conversion. And you can do something like this. %34% for doing whiff punish. And like I said, you can use it as an anti-air, but it's very hard to convert because of jump-ins. And that's 34% for that one, for doing a forward one anti-air conversion. Alright, so the button I would love to talk about is his back two. It's an 18 frame mid, and he lunges forward against the opponent. As you can see, the range of that is really good. You can really use it for combos, or just for like a whiff punish move, as you can see right here, for example. As you can see, a simple whiff punish combo, and you can really use it for like I said before, for combos or just for whiff punishing if the opponent whiffs a button. But there is one small detail about this. It's called the extended range, and it's like you have to do the block button and then you have to do the button. But I want to show you guys the regular back two. As you can see, he lunges forward, but with the extended range, he moves a little bit forward and just moves the character a bit slightly. Let's do that extended one more time. As you can see, he lunged more forward with the back two, because the extended range is really good, really good. I highly recommend it for using just in general, or whatever you prefer how to use it. And yeah, that's the really good thing about the back two button. The next button is his standing free. 13 frame high. It used to be 15 frames, but they changed his standing free startup frame into 13 frames, so not much of a change, but it's still a good button in my opinion. The standing free into Neoplasm in mid-screen does not work. It can only work in the corner. Let me show you the example. As you can see. Let's do this again. As you can see, it works in the corner. And you can do something like this. %42% easy if they try to wake up buttons, and you can use standing free as a anti-air or as a meaty because of its range, really good range of the kick. You can literally do standing free into fatal blow as well, kind of like this, but I'm not going to show that fatal blow because yeah, you know why. But yeah, that's most of it of his standing free. Alright, so the next button is his back four, the hyper extended. I don't know if that's corrected, but whatever. So that's his sweep. His sweep is 12 frames, and the range of the sweep, sorry, is really good. Really good in neutral as well. It just pushes the opponent away, but that's all good. But in the corner, you can literally just do it like endlessly. If I do this right, default. I've used that sweep a bunch of times to one of these opponents, and Bro, they just... I know it's not a literal mix-up, but the sweep, the range of the sweep is so good. Like I said, you can use it in neutral or you can use it in the corner. And it's crazy good in my personal opinion. Alright, so the last button of this section is his forward 4. 15 frame reaching low. And it's really good for like continuing combos like this. Something like that to catch the opponent off guard. And you can also use the extended version of this as well. As you can see, I want you to see his toes, okay? Just look at the toes and look at where the rock panel is, okay? Alright, so the forward 4. Regular, you can see that right there. The extended version, he moved a little bit forward. So yeah, you can do the same with the forward 4. Just like the back 2 with its extension reach, you can also do it the same thing as the forward 4. Alright, this section is the most easiest one. It's all about the pokes. So let's start off with his down 1. Down 1, 7 frame. Really good against people that trying to press after their minus strings, stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The next poke I love to talk about is his down 4. 9 frames. Really good reaching poke, as you can see from that distance right here, around there. And if the opponent tries to backdash away from it, just do a micro dash into a down 4. Like I said, really good poke, starts up at 9 frames. And I personally use it if they are like that sort of distance, or even try to back away from the poke. Then you can just do another poke, but you have to do a micro dash first into a poke. And yeah, that's the best poke in the game that Havik has. Alright, this is all about the comma strings that you will use quite frequently. So let's start off with 112. 112 is an ender that ends in an overhead. Some people get caught by that most of the time, and it's well, not really a knockdown, and he just headbutts them and it puts them away. So you can either do your something like this and that and do Neoplasm, or either seeking Neoplasm. I'll talk about these special moves later on in the video. So yeah, so 112 is a really good combo string on hit, and it's also +3 on block. If they ever like disrespected it, just do a poke right after that, as you can see. But be careful how you abuse 112, because that string right here, the last hit is +3. If they flawless block it, it is -7, so you can't really have your turn. You just have to block. So yeah, just be careful how you abuse 112. One thing I forgot to add on the list, the combo list, is his 1-1, 2-hit, and it can be easily hit convertible into Neoplasm, like 1-1 Neoplasm for example. Just like that. Even though I dropped the combo, but you get the idea of it. And plus, it is also +3 on block. As you can see right here, +3 on block. If they try to disrespect the plus frames, you can literally just go for a down 1. For example, let's make Liu Kang do a reversal mode, a reversal attack recording. You can do a down 1. Don't know why it's doing that, but you just have to do it. I think it's a different recording, different setting. So, as you can see, he tried to press right there. Not his turn. Try to do 1-1 again, it won't work. So you have to literally just do a down 1 after 1-1, or even a down 4 that works as well. Even the down 4 works. So yeah, that's all you need to know about 1-1. It's easily hit convertible into Neoplasm, and it's also good for like staggering or just in general. Yeah, that's all you need to know about 1-1. Okay, so for the next combo string is his forward 1-2-2. and that ends in an overhead, and it's +3 on block. Same goes to his 1-1 and 1-1-2, but you can't really do a poke because they're just moved back a little because of that string, as you can see. See the distance right there, you can't really do nothing after that. But you can do it with a down 4 though. Just to make sure not to press at all. At all. And it's the same thing that goes to his 1-1-2, the last hit being flawless blocked. But this one right here, his last hit, has a gap, and it can be opt blocked as well, so make sure not to abuse that string as well. You can go for 4-1-2 into an EX helping hand, which I'll get to these special moves at the moment soon. And yeah, but it's a good string in general, and yeah, that's all you need to know. His next one is his forward 1-3. We all know he's a forward 1-2-2 that ends in an overhead, but his forward 1-3 hits low, and you can literally catch them off guard by that. If you get tired of doing that string, might as well go for a forward 1-3 to catch them off guard. And you can use any Kameo to extend that string into like any combo you do with Havik, and yeah, it's really good to catch them off guard a little bit. So it's a really good combo string. The next pattern I would like to talk about is his 2-1, and it's 20 frames and it's a knockdown by 38 on hit. But with block, however, on block, it is +6 on block. If they try to press, just go for a down 1 as always. And just be careful how you use it, because there is a gap with his 2-1. So you might as well go for a standing 2 into an armored special move. Yeah, so just be careful how you use it. Alright, his next combo string is his standing 2-2. The 2-hit button with 3 hits. You can special cancel it into a special move. Easy 37% damage with the right Kameo, or depending which Kameo you use. And be careful how you use it as well, because the second hit has a gap, so you might as well go. Let's do this for example with Liu Kang with his enhanced dancing dragon. You would go something like that, for example, if they try to reversal that. So be careful how you use it as well. The same, that's like with standing 2-1. Now I'm gonna talk about all these 3 strings, which is his back 2-2, back 2-2 grab, and back 2-2-4. But let's start off with his back 2-2. This is also a combo starter. You can cancel it into Neoplasm and other stuff. Just like that. Just like that. And yeah, you can use it as a whiff punish tool as well, if they whiffed a button or stuff like that. And right now, we're gonna go with the back 2-2 grab. It ends in a grab, and it's got really good damage on that, 17%. But be careful how you abuse it, and they can duck it or even try to reversal armor to it, because it does have a gap, 19 frame. And yeah, just be careful how you abuse it. And next, you have back 2-2-4, and it ends in a low. You can extend it with his Kameo, depending on which Kameo you use, and I'll talk about that Kameo part later on. And yeah, and be careful how you use it as well, because they can just reversal armor it as well. Same with his back 2-2. If you don't want to do that same mistake, go to back 2-2 into a EX special move, because yeah, that's your only option if they try to reversal armor your grab or the low, because they both end with 19 frames with the low and the grab. So yeah, be careful how you use these. And yeah, for the back 2-2, great for combo starting and with punishing. Okay, so his last combo string is his forward 4-3. It's not really a knockdown, unfortunately, but you can actually catch people off guard with the double low. Even if they do a delay wake up, or they're trying to block and stuff. Yeah, just try to catch people off guard most of the time. Alright, we're in the special move section. I almost mispronounced that. But let's start off with his Neoplasm, back forward 1. The straight projectile starts up at 26 and he recovers by 25 frames. Yeah, just a slight difference. One difference. But yeah, it's a really good straight projectile. You can just go for another Neoplasm if you like. And just be careful how you use it. Is because Sub-Zero can literally just slide under. Plus it's a high projectile. And for Scorpion, he can teleport from behind. Or just go straight armor into that reptile with his Crocodile Death Roll, etc. with any character depending on what character they are playing. So yeah. But let's start off with his EX version of the Neoplasm. It travels and it travels behind the opponent just for a sneaky one. And you can go something for like a grab. Just like that. And you can also do it as well, but with a bit of a twist with the extension with the Kameo. A bit tricky, but it's a bit tricky, yes. A bit tricky, but once you get used to it, you will go something like that. Go for a little setup there. I will talk about the Bloodbath and that Havik link as well. I will talk about those later on. So yeah, that's pretty much it for his straight projectile Neoplasm. One thing I forgot to mention is about the Neoplasm is it hits the opponent if you do, because you have plenty of time to like do something, but if you are that close to your opponent, you can get it in a combo. 33%, but I want you guys to see the difference. Let's start off with his 2-2 starter. $28, that's pretty good, but with Neoplasm, $35%, so it does scale pretty good. If they really get hit by this, the damage will be ridiculous. And it's really good to extend combos with cameos depending which one you use. Now this is the special move I like to talk about, and that is his helping hand back down 1. Starts up at 59 frames and it's a launcher. You can go for a combo extension. You can go something like this. Easy 27%, but unfortunately it does not work on any of these strings. If you try to do forward 1-2 into helping hand, it won't work because it's very slow on startup. Like I said, 59 frames startup. And it's really good for like a wake up as well, or as a meaty, is because I'll do this later. With his regular helping hand, it's a 1 hit of armor. You can do this as a meaty, but be careful how you use the regular helping hand, because they will straight up wake up buttons or do like a special move that just continues on. For example, for Liu Kang is his dancing dragon, because it is 3 hits. 3 hits, and yeah, just be careful how you use it. And plus the recovery on his helping hand recovers 44. And if they can easily backdash it because it's so slow on startup. Like I said, 59 on startup, and the recovery, yeah, they can easily backdash or just jump over it. So be careful how you use it. And now let's get into the EX helping hand. It stuns the opponent It stuns the opponent, so you have plenty of time to do that. You can go for a dash into this. But here's a bit of a twist if you do his EX helping hand. And let me show you why. Get back to his wake up mode with his enhanced dancing dragon. It is 3 hits of armor, and there is a hit reaction because yeah, let me show you the difference and the damage difference and stuff like that. Let's make Lou do standing 1. That did like 3% chip or 4% chip. Yeah, 4% chip I will have to say. But on hit, I'm gonna make sure that Lou does not block. That did 14% damage, and that's insane for a special move like that. You can also with the EX version of the helping hand, that does 22%. And that is cooked. And what is the chip damage on this again? 6% of chip damage. I know, not much of a difference. Actually, there is a difference, like 4% chip and the 6% chip. And be careful, be careful for the opponents out there that get hit by this, because you will get knocked down. Actually, I want to know what the knockdown is. I'm not sure what the knockdown was like. 24. Not really a knockdown, but it's still good. And that's the good thing about helping hand. If you do any string into Neoplasm and then any string into like a Kameo, you just need to do helping hand, because that's the only thing that matters. You can do something like this. As you can see, you can do something like that with Jax. I missed the combo there, but you get the idea. You just need the right Kameo for him to do helping hand to extend combos. And yeah, that's pretty much it for his helping hand. One thing I forgot to mention about his helping hand is the block advantage. So let's change it to block all, and look at the block advantage on his helping hand. -5 on block. For the EX version, it's still the same. Still the exact same. And it is safe, as always, but if the opponent tries to flawless block this, it is -15 on block, and it's punishable. So be careful just by using it on wake up, or like if they try to bait it and stuff like that, like you're doing back 2-2 or forward 1-2, yeah, forward 1-2, and then you do your helping hand like regular or EX version of it. It really depends, and you can have the right Kameo to help you out while using the helping hand. For example, Sub-Zero's Arctic Armor into Cold Shoulder, which is a full bar Kameo meter. Mavado with the trap, that's also a full bar Kameo meter. Jax's ground pound, half above the Kameo meter, etc. It depends which Kameo you use for Havik, just to help him out. Yes, you can see right there, if the opponent tried to flawless block or even attempts to flawless block, either way, it does not matter. They will still get hit by the ambush Kameos. So beware of using helping hand. The special move I like to talk about is his Bloodbath back forward 2. He rolls, it starts up at 20 frames and does slightly good damage, 9%. You can do this a close version as well, just by holding back, and or you can just let it rip, just like that. You can also extend it with the Kameo, depending which one you use. As you can see, like that, for Jax. Like I said, I'll talk about what cameos that you will use for Havik later on. But there is a slight twist. This is the regular version, as always, but EX costs 2 bars of meter. As you can see, the link right here, it's called the link, so yeah. But it is unbreakable in the combo as well. And you can do something like this. I fucked up, but it's the same input as the roll, but a different move. And it's unblockable. And it does take one of his health, take like 1% health. Yeah, 1% health because he snaps his own neck. And it makes the opponent snap his own neck, which is wild. And it's unblockable. Like I said, unblockable. And it does scale. And it does scale, but you still get good damage. You do something like this. Bit of that. Oh, I messed up right there, but you get the point. And it does scale like very bad because of the neck snap. Plus it's unblockable. And if people try to press on wake up, like a down 1 or something, you literally just go to forward 4 into the neck snap. Or if they try to wake up armor, EX helping hand. Just to let them be afraid. They have to be afraid, and people like that, they're just really scared in general. And just be careful like not to get hit, because it does go away. So you have to either block or do a meaty EX helping hand, or do a meaty forward 4 into neck snap. That's what I like to do. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the bloodbath and the corpse taunt. Alright, so the next special move, it's like Neoplasm, but it's seeking Neoplasm and it's back forward 3. He opens up his thingamajig, and it start up at 52 frames. And as much as there's a comparison, because the Neoplasm is way quicker by 26, but seeking Neoplasm is 52, and it recovers by 32. And it does track because it is seeking Neoplasm. It does have a bit of problems sometimes, mostly, but it's still a good tool to use. And it does track, and it's a mid, so it's not like Neoplasm is a high, but you have to be careful of the seeking Neoplasm because it's a mid. If you EX the version of seeking Neoplasm, however, it sends out 2 projectiles. And you can use this as a setup. That also includes this normal Neoplasm, which I forgot to mention. You can do something like this. Like that, to make sure they block. But right now, I'm talking about the seeking Neoplasm right now. You can do something like this. Oh, I missed that. But I want to set up the wake up option for Liu Kang. On. You can do something like this. As you can see, it does break the opponent's armor. I want to do this. I want to hit the armor. As you can see right here, really good as a setup in mid-screen, in the corner. It does not really matter, and it's still good to break the opponent's armor. It really depends on the character's armor, like for example Sub-Zero slide, Scorpion's charge, Melina's teleport, etc. You get the idea. And yeah, seeking Neoplasm is a really good zoning tool and use it as a setup. That also includes Neoplasm, which I forgot to mention. Last but not least is a Twisted Torso, the down back 4. This is just like for ending combos, as you can see, which I can show you. It isn't not really a knockdown, but it's still good. Still good either way. I want to get rid of this. Even though that does whiff, but you get the idea. It is just like a combo ender, and it just knocks the opponent way back, as you can see. You can set this up with Neoplasm or either in Seeking Neoplasm. And you can go both ways for EX version of Neoplasm and Seeking Neoplasm EX. So yeah, it's good either way. And yeah, that's all you need to know about his Twisted Torso. You can end it. That's pretty much it. Alright, and this section is about which cameos are the best for Havik. Right here, I have Jax, which I have used recently, and he's really good for like combo extensions, setups, that's all. And it's a really good team in my personal opinion. You get 1200 health or 1200 health, whatever you preferred it. And yeah, this is really good for like damage, combo sanctions, and setups. The next cameo I like to use in my recommendation is the Sub-Zero cameo. You can have the Arctic armor, you can do like the EX roll, and then you can do the Arctic armor into a cold shoulder. It's really good, and you can go for a Neoplasm or seek a Neoplasm into a neck snap for guaranteed armor breaking and stuff. And you can use it as a reversal in case your opponent does have like gaps in their character strings. And you can use the deep freeze, and you can continue with the helping hand, and it's really good team in my personal opinion. Right next is the Movado cameo. Really good for setups, combo extensions, and really good for like grabbing the opponent if they try to back up and stuff like that. And you can also do with his Havik's EX ball roll, and you can do the OTG with Movado, and you can set up with Neoplasm or seeking Neoplasm into a neck snap, and even goes for the both EX versions of them as well. That's all that I'd love to show you now, and let me know which cameos you use for Havik. I would love to know in the comments below. I want to thank you all for watching this Havik guide. It really takes some time, but I hope it's enjoyable, I hope it's helpful. Let me know in the comments below of what details I missed, what tips and tricks for Havik. And let me know if you guys love to hear my voice more for future videos. I want to know. Anyways, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share for more MK1 content like this.